Oh, why hello there, Joanne.
Hey, James.
What are
Good
you
to see
doing?
ya.
What are you doing on the set of the J3 Radio
Oh,
Hour?
well, I'm keeping up to date on what's happening in our community.
Well, I'm glad you're here. We have a great musician coming up here in a few minutes, but John Ludington's going to be with us very shortly. But I'm glad you're here. You could inform me of what's going on.
Yeah, well, this is the little newsreel I think it's important for those watching to know about. I read it in the paper last week's Matter Reunion about a 22.9 acre commercial cannabis cultivation project employing 116 people. They're planning to put up down at Foster and Jane Street. I rode my bike there yesterday to check it out. And it's the Sun Valley Farms. They're calling themselves the Arcata Land Company now. And it's a hoop house, greenhouse for cannabis cultivation that they want to build. And it's county property, but it might impact our city.
22.9 acres. I would think that it would. That's huge.
Yeah, it's a huge operation, and people are just finding out about it. In fact, one of the neighbors I ran into on Foster there had not heard about it but lately.
So, what are you saying we can do about this?
Well, the Planning Commission is taking public comment, but it's due by Friday, the February 26th. And I'm going to leave this information with you to put in your comments here. But it's a guy named Rodney Yandell with the County Planning Department. He's a senior planner, and he's the person that you could send your comments and concerns to.
So I will be putting that into the comments. And this is a really important issue because you're trying to be very unopinionated here, which I really appreciate. But we're not a news, well, we don't mind opinions. I think that Sun Valley is not a very ecological company. They're not organic. They're definitely not local. So this is not really what we want to see as far as how the marijuana industry develops in our community, in my opinion.
It's big is not always better.
Big is not always better. Anyone else can have their opinions, but we encourage you to engage in local issues. What else is going on?
Well, the RCEA, Redwood Coast Energy Authority, has their monthly meeting tomorrow at 3:30, and I am interested in a lot of things about our energy use and needs in Humboldt County. One of the things that they announced last spring is a huge solar farm that they've got a 15-year agreement with that's being built in Kern County to give Humboldt County our energy. So we're getting solar energy from a new big huge solar farm in Kern County that is supposedly going to help Humboldt with our energy needs. So that's also a controversial issue, the big far distance kind of concept.
Interesting to know where you're getting your energy
so
from.
if you're interested, our CEA, Redwood Coast Energy Authority, has their meeting tomorrow. You can zoom in like we can all these things right now.
So I will also enter that into the public comments.
Yeah.
So really quickly here, we want to get to the great John Ludington because we have an amazing musician coming up on the show here. But first I want to ask you very briefly to tell us about one more thing that's very, very important, the No More Names project that
Right.
you've been involved in.
No More Names project. This is a little piece I put together a few months ago after the George Floyd incident and Black Lives Matter protests all over the country. And these are 109 names of people who've been killed by law enforcement or vigilantes or other ways in horrible, unjust manner. And so today I want to point out Armand Aubrey, who was jogging and was killed by some vigilantes. His anniversary of his death was yesterday, so Armand Aubrey is here. And over on this side, we've got Elijah McClain. And you may have heard in the news that the police and the paramedics who responded to that case were not justified, they were found not justified in killing Elijah McLean, the young violinist who used to play his violin for the animals in shelters. It was a tragic incident. But anyway, this is the No More Names project that is around town, and I appreciate James having it here on the J Street Regular Radio Show.
Well, thank you very much, Joanne.
Okay,
And,
thank you.
So, thank you everyone for tuning in. Without any further ado, well, first of all, I want to say thank you so much, Joanne McGarry, for being here and for sharing those very important issues and for this amazing piece, which I will put up again at the end of the show. And right now, John Ludington is going to come on and play an amazing set of music. So thanks everyone for tuning in, and sit back and enjoy. So you may need to rearrange your chair there.
Looks good. Thanks, James.
Hey, thanks, John. Thanks for being here.
Yeah, all right. This is my first show in a while, and of course it's weird because whoever's watching, I have no idea who's watching, and yeah, it's odd, but I'll whip off my mask for you and play a couple tunes. No fleet of UFOs can wash these bloody sins away. This bottle of tequila will do fine. There's a kid on the corner with a pigtail playing basketball with a stop sign. With the street lights out and zombies about, I'm sure glad he's not mine. Not mine, not mine. I'm sure glad he's not glad that he's not mine. We'll take the back roads up the coast, behind the click-clack-clack of the pickup truck with the big black dog in the flatbed. If he's nice, for his sake, I hope he's nice. And tonight we'll make love and watch the satellites collide. Collide, collide, collide. Just imagine what our ancestors would say. Just imagine what the aliens will say. Good evening, my love. Please tune your radio dial randomly. I believe the circus is in town. Step right up, I'll tell the tale. Monkey see, monkey do, monkey did. Now the trees are confused, and the days they have no names. No names, no names. The days they have, the days they have no names. Debating what to do with all this extra time. If we don't have the money, we'll just have to burn what we can find. Stomach aches, I'm salivating. I think I just hallucinated. Baby, take the wheel before I calcify our fate. Our fate, our fate. Just imagine what our ancestors would say. Just imagine what the aliens will say. Check out that crimson sky. These clouds look heavy enough for rain. Climb in the back and put on your strapless dress. We're gonna celebrate. Dance like they did before the Dust Bowl blew the seeds away. Dance like an ancient elder. Oh, how we'll pray for rain. Dance and pray. Pray for rain. So, it's the J Street Regular Hour here at the Sanctuary. Thank you, James Zeller, for doing this. It's every Wednesday.
It's 5 nights a week,
It's
actually.
5 nights a week, yeah.
Yeah, but,
I've only done it on Wednesdays.
well, we have
So-
a special guest in on Wednesdays, so.
That's fine, yeah,
Yeah.
right.
Yeah.
But, yeah, it's really special that this is happening right now. Another special thing is dogs. And I've had 2 dogs in my life so far, and now I live with a dog, and her name is Etta. My tuner is not working, and I'm going to dedicate this song to Etta. So Etta, if you're listening, woof woof. So if this seems weird, it's because I'm singing from the dog's perspective. So just imagine that a dog wrote this song. These two-legged ones, they feed me. Take me for runs, call my name, and I come most chains, gates and ropes, locks and windows. Finally the door swings, you run, they say stop. Sun rises high, they're still sleeping. They wait till the thing beeps, they get loud in the wet room. They eat fast, I eat fast, they scratch me and go. What I don't understand, they can't just stay holding on to nothing. I run to the end of the driveway, listen long after you're out of sight. Wait for you to come home again, howling at the sirens, digging holes just to pass the time. Come home soon, friend of mine, chasing birds at sundown. I hear you coming up the drive. Take me with you next time. Oh, you're the perfect human. You can do no wrong in my eyes. Having time been wonderful. All right. I'm gonna play Finn. This is so this is the title track off of the last album I put out, I don't know, 8 years ago now. But I have the original drawing of this. I don't know if you can see that. It's a cool picture by Toby Goodshank. And it's black and white. And one of the drawings is slightly different because I asked him to redo it for the album cover. But I still have that original drawing, and I want to put it on a canvas bag. So, is there anybody out there that would buy a canvas bag for a reasonable price? Just throw your comment down and be like, yeah, I would do that. I would get a John Ludington bag. I mean, I don't know. But I want one, so I might make them even if no one else buys them. But, you know, a grocery bag, basically. It's sort of a song about autism, but mainly it's a song about narcissism. He worries his thumbs in the lobby with the humming rug, where the angry newspaper man shuffles about and just pretends. Good tequila and techno lights. That's when he met the skinny brunette. She whipped off her thong and changed his life. There's Finn. 4 years later, up the elevator, where the man that snaps the news in his lap has succumbed to the big gray rug that hums. Harry Tanous worries his thumbs. Jeanette picks up Finn every other Monday at 6. She's bleached her hair blonde and now she drives a Chevette. Finn's favorite color is blue, that's what it'll always be. She won't cover outside the lines, she won't look up at me when the bitch drives away with my Finn in the back, with her broken crayons and her perfect lines and her perfect mind. Every loose dark will see you now. She cries beneath the sink and hides whenever I do the dishes. How do I deal with her? The worst part is I think that I'm so glad she's gone for the week, and one day she will speak. Doc, I'm an old man in my 20s. My records are ruined. She destroyed my collection in a temper tantrum. I don't know whatever Jeanette thinks, but she acts like this whole autism thing is normal. And when I get through to her, I don't want anything to do with her. I just want to ask her, how do you deal? Because all the world is Finn, and I'm in orbit out there looking in. I've read a book or two, and I still don't know what to do. It's hard to keep the condiments around. She stacks them up and leaves them on the floor. She'll only listen to Chopin sonatas, and just the one composed in C minor. She just doesn't understand discipline with those big blue eyes. She'll pull you in. You're doing great. We're out of time. There's a world where Daddy's girl can't say a thing. She may never will till she gets psychiatry. But he's spending their last dime on his own therapy. Dr. Schultz and his wife Fran love Japanese. They've a cottage where she grows exotic peonies. Their daughter's grown and owns a small town dentistry. Thoughts won't form for now. They'll only make word clouds. It might show me how the wind won't stop on a dime. Thoughts won't form for now. They'll only make word clouds. Finn might show me how the wind won't stop on a dime. I wanted to tune my guitar all the way through that song. There you are. Yeah. And I don't know what this song is about. See, I was just here last week with Canary and the Vamp. I've been playing stand-up bass with we basically do 20s swing, jazz tunes, and catch us here at some point. We don't have a show lined up right now, but I think we will. We've played here twice. It's a trio, jazz trio, and I'm really enjoying it. And it looks like we're talking about possibly recording soon, so we'll get some music out to you, out onto the interwebs. The song is called Little Toe. This summer was the best summer yet. Those kids out there selling lemonade told me everything and everyone I know Excited out there, so I'm gonna keep on playing songs. Haven't been writing a whole lot in the past couple years for myself, but I did finish writing an album for Absynth Quintet. It's called Robot Zero, and we just sent it off to press. So get your shoes and socks on and go to your living room and listen to it. In about 2 months. I'm very proud of that album. Really, really excited that it's going to be released. But I did write this right at the about 4 years ago. I wrote this song. It was just sort of a response to everything that was going on at that time. Went through the fire steer the air, curve of the air. How do you write wrong? How do you write wrong? Don't mind me, hit reply, send it out nice and high. When we do without all the things we think about, what do with this? Tend to do it for It's a weird song. So I wrote a concept album, and I've been working on it for a really long time. I started writing it when I was 20. So it's definitely going to happen someday, but turns out it takes a while to record things. But I've got a lot of interested artists and that have agreed to work on this thing, and it's sort of underway. Here are a couple songs from it. Breathing sporadically on his floor, running in his sleep through trees, chasing triumphant defeat. He captures himself and gives into self-evasion, the completion of his final dream trial. Now on a grassy crest, he holds a series of 16 peaks, and a shining spirit speaks. There is something that I fear, Archaeus lingers near. A foreign wind cuts a chill through Aaron. The grasses grab his legs and pull him down. Off in the valley, the spirits vault in purple gusts, scarring the plains with blazing bolts through the thickening mist. Aaron sees his teacher flee. The other approaches fast as a roach on a hot stone path and says, "Come, Aaron, to my den. I wish to steal more than fish from men, right with the power to heal. I have much more than fish to steal. Come, Aaron, to my den. I wish to steal more than fish from them. Hear my prayer for chaos from within. Coma, it is I, Archaeus. Sleepwalking in the shoes of a shaman, Aaron the uncommon, and would-be apprentice of peace, destined to heal, but beckoned to be a weapon from beyond the barbed steel borders of Bacchus. Lured like a fish, he slips past patrolling clouded moon on a mystic stroll to his doom. I am the death behind your stare. Sleepwalk to my lair. Crawling out quiet and slow, the coastal winds are so cold. Standing on my 2 feet, out my window, for I cannot seem to sleep. What could it be but the monster from the deep who steals our fish? My parents won't believe, but what else could it be? And he spears the clouds above, surfacing out from a thunderhead. He hovers a moment instead, curing his doubt, fleeing his dread. He gathers momentum south. Dark moon gleams in our chaos's wings. A reflection is blinking in the skies. He races through Nimbus, she's a slow-going gibbous. 8,000 years, now it's time, now you're here, and I'm coming to you in the flesh. Arceus emerges from the clouds, dripping with condensation. Aaron wakes, covered in morning dew. Arceus' body collapses, lifeless on the grass, as Aaron slips deep in a dreamless trance. With the dragon's barrel eyes, he examines its size and mechanically reaches up for its crest. He mounts the beast, falls asleep, slumped over a bump. Arceus blinks and raises his heavy head and says, "The sun rises on the line. It don't matter what day it is. The clouds are mine. Up in the sky, the clouds are mine. Up in the sky." Okay. How much more time do I have? Oh, right here. I can do that. 7:40.
Oh, yeah. Great.
So yeah, looks like we got time for maybe two more. 3 more. 3 more. Okay. So here's another song from that concept album. If you were listening to the lyrics, you would know that that is about a dragon. There are dragons, but there's also a bunch of other characters. I just happened to pick 2 songs that are about the dragon character. They're about the dragon character and the other character that he sort of possesses, and that character's name is Aaron. I don't know if any of this matters, it's just music. I hope that you're enjoying this. I hope you're there. He threw a spell of mist on the merchant ship, gathered the fish and sliced through the net with the talon. Back in his lair, he glared at another steel galleon. New to these shores, but same as before, the age-old tale of a civilized war. He left his body to suffocating fish and the cursing merchants in the spell of mist. His spirit sailed, cargo in the hull of a vessel of steel, riding the flash of red metal like his long black hair, possessed by the sea and the salty air. In a fear-filled tent when the morning came, with the pale-skinned occupation closing in. Yeah, the sea demon found he was locked in a gaze, and the will of a girl had shocked him away. All the creatures of the wood shuddered in his path as his spirit burned back to the fisherman's cove. His soul drove fast. Seagulls scavenging his loot scattered when he moved. Muscle from bone untied. Salted, crusted eyes cracked wide. He poked a hole in the net and choked on the cold hunger inside. Fish meat hung from his teeth as he spoke to both of the boats in the bay. Names for your wars, names for your races, measurements for your weapons, definitions for each kind, time to define the incremental theft, time to measure out what time you have left. Every moment kept, stored, sucked of its essence and replaced, etched in the sediments by this most wretched of measurements. Off on the rolling tide, fishing boats with their sails all tight. Heavy metal oar anchored to the floor, watched from the shore where a dragon hides. Cold and salty cave, maybe he'll turn into a fish one day. Gulls pecked at stones on the ground, two wooden boats, they danced up and down. Up on the rolling tide, fishing boats with their sails all tight. Heavy metal oar anchored to the floor, watched from the shore where a dragon hides. Cold in his salty cave, maybe he'll turn into a fish one day. Gulls pecked at stones on the ground, two wooden boats, they danced up and down. Yeah. Good news, good news, good news. Sunshine is good news. We're finally getting some sun. We've been rained on quite a bit here up on the north coast of California. And we're finally getting sunshine. This song was inspired by, I took a train to Arizona in my early 20s, and this song was inspired by the Red Mountains and just the landscape of the Southwest. And my tuner does not want to read that note, so. I have to go off my ear. Good enough. How's that? heaven is wide and the hills are red. Could this be the end of my ride? Dogs will forever be barking somewhere, barking out warning for the wind to carry. This is our star. This you have been. What will you do? This is our star. That big one. Falling over the side. To whomever wants to feel and see. Lift us up, for we want to grow. Give as you only know how. Heaven, 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 heaven. When, if, and why the land is big and the hills are red. Our sun is falling over the side. Its heaven is wide and the hills are red. All this time spent doing, spent thinking, admiring sunsets, desiring flesh. It's a breath to death world out there. And I'm laughing for Pete's sake, 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 laughing for Pete. Belong to the land under its light blues and pelting rain. Okay, I'm gonna play one more and I'm gonna make sure it's in tune. I got some open tuning to do here. This one is also off of Finn. If you are interested and you want to listen to more of my music, you can stream all of it. It's on Bandcamp, but please do buy it. You can look up my name. John Ludington is probably on your screen there, and you can look through my website, or you can just go straight to Bandcamp and listen to it. I don't even know if what I just said made sense. audience, I'm sure. Have a great evening. I'm going to play you one more song, and then James and his guests are coming back up to do some more discussion, I think. And yeah, this has been really fun. It's my first gig in maybe 3 years. I wasn't doing that much solo gigging before, in the before times. So this is good. I hope to do it again. Sunlight through the blinds just turned evening gold, and I wonder what it would have been like if I had grown old. Millions have seen it, countless eyes and minds beheld the in-between world just outside of time. Storm clouds on the town just released their souls, and everything is blessed now, but for the hungry ghosts. Our stockpiles in the distance burn up stacks of lies. Can you hear the semis screaming a homeless lullaby? Captive beneath the boughs of the spreading chestnut tree, we cannot hear the clashing swords of the Trinity. If Abraham's grandchildren kill indiscriminately, then who will know their Savior from their enemy? Now each night the wind calls me out to sea, bursting through glass windows, thrashing in my sheets, and in all my nightmares I run to higher grounds. I thought to live forever. The sea she hunts me down. The sea she hunts me down. Sunlight through the blinds just turned evening gold, and I wonder what it would have been like if I had grown old. Millions have all seen it, countless eyes and minds beheld the in-between world just outside time. Thanks, everybody.
Oh.
Just kidding.
Well, John, that was great. Thank you. Gonna bring Joanne back up here really briefly. And thanks so much to the amazing John Ludington. Wow, I knew it was gonna be a cool show, but That was,
Live music.
I have to say, that was quite a departure from, the last song I think I heard you sing, which was the Pennsylvania polka. So,
Some music.
that was awesome. Really briefly, Joanne, in less than 2 minutes, we talked about the new 22.9 acre.
Cannabis cultivation out at Foster and Janes in the county properties adjacent to the city of Arcata, and there's information on the comments of who you can contact with the county planning department. Comments are due by Friday, and it's just, we need to know what's happening around us because it's going to affect us.
Yes, so very important, folks, please check that out. And I know we're running out of time. Sean, I want to say that it really helps us to bring this in under 1 hour. But I just want to move the camera over here really quick and try and you could rearrange these. And as we go out, make the show one more time.
No more names.
No more names.
And a special thinking about Ahmad Aubrey, who died a year ago yesterday, and his family and friends. And Elijah McLean, who tragically died in Colorado, and the police and paramedics were found they weren't found guilty, but they were found that they had no cause to kill him. And so again, we need to keep these people in our hearts and in our minds and make sure there's no more names.
All right, great. Thanks, Joanne. Till next time, good night, folks. Thank you.